Welcome back again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Busan pocket continues as we fight off the enemy forces, the North Koreans, who are continuously trying to attack Busan. We're about to cut them off with the Americans here, yet another battle at Shirwan, and then punching through to Sokcho by the end of turn 10. We're not even halfway there yet in our turns, but we've got plenty of way to go. So anyway, hit that like button, by the way. Bombard it with your USS Nimitz mouse over that like button. Thank you very much for your support, and also if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and continue to do that too. Plenty of great people watching, and you should subscribe as well. So if you're watching this video, go back to the beginning, and again subscribe too to see all that great goodness. Now, circle 7 down below in that comment section. I want to see 500 different people give a nice circle 7, and let me know, by the way, where you think the next war game should be and what it should be called. For instance, I would love to see one that took place in the Middle East, or one that involved perhaps South America. But one thing that I want to do is all these great nations that are in this game, North Korea, South Korea, all of major Asian powers, and all the Scandinavian powers, and Europe, and NATO, and Warsaw, and all that, I'd like to go back to Europe as well. So that's one thing I'd like to do, and I would name it Wargame, Red Dragon, all up in your face. All right, now let's begin. So as we left off last time, Raptor is going to go into this area here of Yeondok. If you remember, we had a tank battle here that was tough because we didn't have air support, but now we've got plenty of support. We got the Daegu and Busan positions, which we can attack, and we've got plenty of ATGM. Now, we don't have our tanks here. Our tanks are out of this battle because, you know, they're basically on R&R. They're not in this battle. We've got to fight it out again. So let's do it. So we do have aircraft. We have anti-aircraft. We've got infantry, and the enemy's going to have a hell of a time breaking through our defensive positions because of it. Okay, let's go. So we do. Ooh, we don't have as many points. Oh, they got 974 points that we'll have to cut through as well. So let's see. We want to use some of our recoilless rifles if possible. We'll probably get rid of this FOB. We don't have any helicopters. That's what a FOB is really truly good for. Put our infantry back here. That's not a good position. Let's put them over here. North Koreans don't typically attack through this village, so we'll put it over here. They have been calling out a lot of aircraft as well, so one thing we can do is fight their own aircraft with our KFCs and such. But anyway, they're going to punch through with a lot of tanks, so we want to make sure that we've got them held up as much as possible. So let's go ahead and make it as difficult as possible for them to advance. We don't have tanks, so we're going to use infantry. So we're going to put all of our infantry in defensive stances all along the route here, especially on where they may be taking the roads, which the North Koreans have proven that seems to be the best course of action for their troops to make progress, though it ends up mostly with them getting killed. We're going to put some of our Sochong into this factory as well. They've got Law rocket launchers, which can do great damage to their Chamanahos. Yeah, indeed, Michael Jackson's favorite tank. And let's continue to place infantry in the village and defend our command. Okay. And then this position over here, not so good, aside from just not letting the enemy call out reinforcements. But mostly where we're going to make our money here today is from the aircraft, which are going to bomb enemy aircraft as well. I'm going to try to get a couple of recon units out, see if we can place some here in the woods, and maybe one up here to keep an eye on advancing enemy forces, and maybe another one over here somewhere. We'll just have to keep an eye on North Korean forces as they move around a bit. We'll see if we can put some over here or something like that. We got to keep an eye on them. They're trouble. Okay. So most importantly is anti-aircraft. We're going to want to shoot down any North Korean aircraft that we see, so we're immediately spending on air superiority fighters and see if we can lure them into battle. They'll try to call out their Su-25s and such if they see our tanks and other units, well, mostly our vehicles. So, all right, let's get moving right away, boys. Get recon trucking along as soon as possible. KM-900s are going to be deployed and moved out of the area. They're just a liability. We'll wait until some of these recons are out. One there, and this one's going to go up here. Nothing at the Daegu call out. Remember, we're avoiding that for the time being. I wonder if the North Koreans would fight us in the air. Peace bridges and KF-16Cs are out. They, again, are armed with the AMRAAM, the AIM-120A radar guided, 6 of them. I want to get... Ooh, shit, Shilkas, no effing way. They actually have anti-aircraft. We've not seen those before. There we go. And that was our problem previously, too, when we lost one of our aircraft, as it was stunned. Alright, looks like they're actually going to move their Shilka. I bet they're going to Daegu. Shit. Oh, and they see us. Damn it. Alright, recon's down. I was going to try to deploy those troops quickly. But the North Koreans, as you could imagine, have already kind of swarmed the battlefield. Now, previously, they were able to fly over our aircraft and see our helicopters. Oh, shit. Alright, good. I commanded for this unit to go over here, but I guess the orders got foobarred. Regardless, we now see enemy Shilkas and such all around. Plenty of Shilkas around. Let's get our infantry into cover here. We'll have these guys go up the road instead. Peace Peasant's been stunned. Okay, we're going to have to play this one a lot defensively, as you'd imagine. Keeping an eye on enemy tanks. We're trying to lure them into an attack here. I want them to kind of come towards us and then get wrecked. Instack on that day squad. They're gone. You don't need recon. What you really need in this game is just 7,000 tanks to roll forward and find the enemy units. We can use these rocket strikes against them to stun them, but that's not going to be too useful. Alright, Peasant 2s are ready to strike. They're not going to call out their aircraft, it seems. They know we've got superiority here. We just want to make sure those Shilkas are out of the game. Alright, they're going to be smoking soon enough, I think. Beautiful call on that. Peace Peasant taking out a few tanks there. And one of our Peace Peasants eliminated as well, but getting more points in return than were spent on that. Daegu, no surprise there. Gonna move across here. Alright, let's make sure. It looks like they're actually not gonna take the road this time. They're gonna use the village. Right between the village. Alright, we're gonna see if we can hit these tanks again with a Peace Peasant. Beautiful call out. He's already out of the game. He's backing off. North Korean anti-aircraft. Not successful for a second time. That unit making it out. I'm really holding my breath on a lot of these plays. All we got to do is continue to kill these units that are exposing themselves like this out in the open. And they're calling in artillery on top of some of our recoilless rifles. They're not happy with us. Let's back off some of our K900s. Type 63 on a convenient run. He's looking for our recon. Enemy command right there. It's more than one. That's not going to be the only one. I can probably assure you that. Type 63s, multiple Type 63s. Again, enemy command, and some tanks out there as well. Still artillerying some of our positions. Trying to resupply those units as fast as possible. So we've been seeing a lot of tanks, so we definitely want to keep doubling down on our anti-tank as well. We see a lot of enemy tanks coming in too. Now the nice thing is if they're attacking from down here, they'll still have to get past our recon, which will see them and give us advanced warning, and also a million infantrymen who are in the factories right now. And they're gonna Shrek them. Get 'em, boys. No, don't get out of the damn factory, you idiots. There you go, one click is all it takes sometimes. Alright, Peace Peasant not doing anything there. See if we can save some of these units. Switching back. Dank green rounds coming down, brah. Beautiful. They're going to Shrek those tanks, no problem. Alright, supplies are going to arrive at the village soon. Oh man, they're cutting all those tanks up, man. And those are some of the better elite tanks as well. They're just cutting right through them. Alright, let's help out some of our infantry then. Peace Pheasant coming out. Bring the pain, baby. Beautiful. Quite a few hits there. Let's see if we can back off. this unit to retreat. See if we can switch around some places here. We still got to hold control of this factory. We're going to send reinforcements up there right away. Oops, anti-tank is what we want. Come on now. Gonna funnel reinforcements into there. Damn it, our damn AT units went the short way. We wanted to break through here. Peace Pheasant 2 was destroyed. Holding them back the best way possible here. Damn on that, I thought they were going to take this route. But yeah, a lot of microing here. Very difficult sometimes with infantry, especially when you got multiple attack routes going on. Enemy trying to close in on the village. AT landing some hits there, it seems. Let's get those cargoes hidden. Looks like we got good cargo at the town. Still got to get through the Sochong-su. Into the buildings, boys. Beautiful hit on the Chimana-ho. And even closer range now. That's going to be a kill. Alright, we're going to get 2 aircraft up for this run. We're going to make sure they break out. We're going to come this way. Enemy command moving up there. Oh, aircraft, aircraft. Here we go. Good kill here. Su-25K. Get him, boys. Beautiful. Good kill on that one. Alright, we're coming in this direction now. Not much longer in a fight on these guys. MiG-29s are up. Don't want to go that far. Break off, break off. KF's coming out. Beautiful. Yet another kill. What the hell? Their aircraft must have immediately struck ours. We lost some points on that one. Apparently a Peace Pheasant must have hit that enemy aircraft head on. I don't know what happened there exactly. Enemies artillerying the position at the village again. They know we're here. They know where our reinforcements are at. Some of our vehicles being hit here. I think we called out 4 of those. Could be 2 squads there. May have been killed by transporting again. So much going on here, but the infantry is definitely valuable and can be on R&R at any moment. Oh, they don't like us. They do not like us at all. Alright, let's get the rest of these tanks out of here and let's get out of this battle. This one's going to be dung. So, infantry versus tanks. Infantry obviously standing the test here and smashing those North Koreans. Their goal here is to try to punch through the area, and they've not been able to do it. Yet another total victory for us, though we may be taking losses in units. That's kicking the enemy's ass. Beautiful. All right, Yuchang, here we come. Yuchang is where they're going to attack from next, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get over to the Americans again. Oh, wow. Look at this. Just a ton of T-55s and Type 63s and a few F-5s. No chance. They retreated. That was it. They're done. Beautiful. Moving all those assets over was a good call. That's it. So no more battle in South Korea here other than these forces. Yet these guys have 2 choices. Either stay in South Korea and surrender or die as you attack, or try to go up to the Americans and die there as well. Okay, we were notified that enemy tanks were advancing towards Seoul, so we need to call out additional tanks. Though their tanks may be better than ours, we still have access to some very good units. Now, those of you who were screaming previously about R&R or different types of methods and such, like calling out anti-tank or attack helicopter, all that stuff, it's all situational. And in this situation, we're going to try to spend the rest of our points on defending Seoul from the North Koreans, and also calling out Sea Attack Squad, which does have, by the way, very good units against the enemy. These Seahawks, which are armed with Hellfires, which will one and done these T-72Ms, and for all those Shilkas that happen to be with them, which are a bigger threat than the Strelas, because there's only 4, we can call out our Prowlers as well. So our Prowlers, let's go ahead and get them refitted. We're going to need every one of them that we can get, and then we'll call those out for a future battle, and also Phantom 2s, which will be a good asset for our assault here into Chirwan, as we'll need to cut down on enemy helicopters that are consistently attacking. Let's see, do we have any anti-aircraft? We have Laws, Bradleys, Abrams, some helicopters. Good stuff, but not the greatest yet. What do we have for aircraft? Air Force for the Americans includes multi-role Hornets, Mavericks, and infrared missiles, and also strike squads with the Corsairs. So we can call out those. So let's call out, I don't know, I think we want the multi-role squadron because we can advance with those. A good anti-tank as well on those. The Mavericks, very good weapon. Let's get those onto the field. Okay, so we're going to continue to advance with those. Let's go ahead and, again, these Mavericks will be good against any sort of ground-based weaponry. And the Prowlers are on R&R, and our Phantoms are going to support with these. Now, what do the Phantoms have? These are, yeah, Sparrows and such. Those will be good against helicopters. They're just missiles. They don't have anything in terms of anti-tank or anything like that, or anti-aircraft. They're fine. Okay, aircraft I think we're good on. Then for the South Koreans, what do we need? What do we want most? The attack helicopter company would be good here at Yongjok, but as you've seen, a lot of aircraft hitting us here. The TOWs would be nice, though I don't think those would hit too often. Artillery would be great. I think we'll go with that. I think we'll go with the anti-tank company, but I think we might want to R&R anything that might need it. So let's save our additional points for anything else that may come up, and let's begin the American attack at Sherwan, which should be over soon. There's, again, just 2 helicopter companies worth of troops here, so as we did last time, we should have a pretty good situation here, I'm thinking. Oh, and we've actually got them surrounded, so that's good. That's our good situation, is that we got all these helicopter sons of bitches surrounded. Very good. And if we have Stingers, which we don't, but we do have helicopters to fight them. We have Super Cobras, which are going to be very valuable in taking down enemy helicopters. And I think we should get more helicopters out because, as we learned last time, we can just basically chew through them quite quickly, especially if we outgun them with helicopters. Okay, so one thing we don't want is a fob over there. We'll call that out over here. It's much closer to the enemy. And Sokcho, I don't think we want to we don't want to capture that position, but let's just hold it with a couple Marines. And then as for Donghae, that's very important. There's a 4-point capture there. And Seoul is so close to the enemy's Pyongyang capture that we have to be there. All right. So look at this. It's like a nice fortress up here. It looks like a nice castle or something like that up in the woods. Okay, let's call out some more Marines. We're going to put some forces on defense, but we're also going to need offensive forces as well. There we go as one. There's we go another. Seoul doesn't really have anything, does it? Cobras, Bradleys, nothing really too good that we can use against enemy forces. We do have a lot of Sea Cobras at our disposal, but we at least want some extra commands and an area to call them out at. So let's get rid of the Sea Cobras. Let's call out another command. Marines for 115 here at Sandong. And also area at Sokcho now. And the reason we're doing that is we need it for the reinforcement point. Actually, Donghae has reinforcements, doesn't it? These 2 points actually have reinforcements. So let's forget that. Let's go back with our original plan then to put the helicopters there, and we should be good. Oh, we don't have enough points. We'll hide infantry in the woods back here, and if anything captures Seoul, then we'll run out and kill their asses. Alright, we're good. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, all those on hold. Very good. Alright, Sea Cobras, you're out. Go. Do your thing. Alright, Marines are defending at every position possible. Looks like the enemy's recaptured the Pyongyang position. Marine TACCOM standing by. U.S. Marines standing by. Let's get a little further into this city and see what's up there. Super Cobras looking for targets. Let's actually break these units off a little bit. We are scavenging for enemy units. We know that they're probably moving for Seoul then, since we don't see them anywhere else. Well, this is going to be a quick one. Up that direction and over here. We're avoiding the village due to AA or hidden units. Trying to do that the best we can. Enemy Mi-8s are spotted. Okay. Nice. And there's the enemy commands, more than likely. That might be it right there. Okay, that's it. That's done. Wow, that was a quick one, huh? Jeez. Total victory. Oh, really? We didn't kill any of these guys? We've completely pushed them out of the area, so they're done. They'll probably likely attack again. And now we can, after this turn, defend Seoul again. Now, the enemy's going to push back both at Yuechang and Yongdok again, so let's play that one over and over again. Nothing else we can R&R, is there? Or anything we can do? Let's see, we can refit one. I think we're going to do that now. Before we were playing a little bit more aggressively, but the door is about to shut, and they're going to try to attack Seoul again, which is going to be very interesting. Oh, one thing I forgot, too, is, yes, we can assign aircraft. So one thing I forgot about, too, is when you've captured an airfield, we could actually have kept those prowlers here and not sent them back. I forgot about that, yes. So when you call out aircraft, so if they're patrolling an area, like, for instance, a capital or anywhere that has an airport, you can assign them to that, and they will be locked there and always return to that airfield if they need to. So basically, in other words, if we called this unit out here, he can travel a lot further to Sokcho now, for instance. Okay, so let's continue then. Let's end our turn, should we? I don't know. Let's see where else we've got points to spend. Anyone R&R or needing refitting or anything here? No. Refitting 2, 1, nothing. Okay, things are looking real good. All right, let's continue then. We might be able to do this by the end of turn 5, perhaps, if the enemy doesn't attack again. But you know the North Koreans, they're definitely going to do that. And here they come again. Damn, this is what I feared. Seoul is again under the threat of North Korea. Our task force is in danger as long as the situation is not reversed and Seoul is not secured. Well, not a problem. One, not a surprise that they counterattacked. Oh, but they are sending some helicopter for... Oh, they've actually gone past Chirwan now and have actually... They're trying to send forces to Busan, which is interesting. Look at all the units here. That's very interesting down there. Okay, let's get some things sorted out then. So these forces here at Chirwan can move into Sokcho now, so we can finally attack there. That's good news. Let's see, we've got no other choice, I think, than to attack, really. Let's see, what else could we do? So the 7th Tank Regiment is standing up against a bunch of M60s, and also we've got our beautiful Hornets out that have Maverick missiles. We also have the Prowlers ready to strike, so that'll take care of their anti-aircraft, and some Phantom 2s. They have no anti-aircraft, or they have anti-aircraft, but no heavy tanks here. Oh, or do they? T-72Ms. Oh, there's actually quite a few good tanks here, but our Abrams should be able to deal with that no problem. So we're going to have to battle it out with them very soon. All right, let's get ready to shut the door then. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fight this force with our tanks, Marines. I don't think we need any of these guys here. It's basically going to be the tanks. Let's send Marines up, and we can send off one group of... let's see, do we want the tanks to stand by? Yeah, we'll have tank commands and such. We'll be okay there, okay? And then we're going to send everything into Sokcho. It's all about ending the game. Send our tanks in. Again, one Marine regiment's going to have to stand back. And actually, they're going to be defending, too. Actually, not a bad idea to leave them here to hold the door. If they do attack, they'll still have to fight, you know, Marines and even Navy SEALs that we have as well with the Marines. So, very good. All right, let's see. We can also send his forces out here. They're probably going to retreat down here again. So, let's send all of our aircraft back up this direction. And I believe the South Koreans may need some reinforcements. So, let's bring them what they need now. South Korean Army Reserve. There's our attack helicopters that we wanted. Beautiful. And this will help to lure their aircraft into an attack, and we can shoot their asses down right away. Anti-tank company also standing by. That's going to be a good unit. Let's go ahead and move that up as well. Beautiful. Oh, man, look at all the pending battles here. Seoul, Yuechang, Yeongdeok, Sokcho. Beautiful. All right. Well, what do you think? What should we do? Oh, I don't know. Let's, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I have no idea. Well, anyway, I will see you guys next time for the final parts here then. We'll start with the battle for Seoul, battle it out for the remaining positions in South Korea, and then hopefully in a turn or two finish it at Sokcho. So next time then, let's cross our fingers and we will see the end of the Busan pocket, where South Korea will be South Korea yet again, and North Korea is going to be facing some pretty hefty fines for their crime here today. All right, I'll see you guys. Until next time, password Pimpan Strong. Bye.